Hello everyone and welcome back to Boater Plays Something. We are playing Suikoden 4. And last episode I was like, I don't really know what we gotta do. There's no arrow telling us where to go. There's really no guidance here. So I looked at a walkthrough and I'm very glad that I did. Otherwise I would have been wandering around for a very long time. First off, it mentioned a thing for how to get a character so we get all 108 stars of destiny. I don't plan on doing so intentionally. If it, however many I recruit in normal gameplay is fine. But we are going to head up to the deck to continue the storyline. That's the bridge. That's fine because we haven't run the intro yet. So let's do that. I'm Boater. Let's play something. I like that it's raining, like, just because of where we are. It may not have been raining if we were sitting somewhere else in the ocean. Right, the whole thing with Ramada's bird. That was dead, but maybe wasn't? Oh, it is dead?
Mr. Ramada's!
Hey, maybe get the water out of the rain, guys.
It's got something.
Oh, it's still alive! That's good! I mean, it's creepy as fuck, but, it's alive! Hooray! Oh, never mind. That was not the cry of something that's alive. I wouldn't have gone up to the deck on my own, so I'm glad that I looked at a walkthrough to... Well, get the scroll out of the rain, you dopes! At the same time, the rain really works for the atmospheric, oh, someone's dead, and it's like, oh, not... Yeah, okay, Hold up. Are you guys... You're over here? Why are you hiding behind me? Since you come this far, I would like to see the stew. I don't want to miss a moment and regret it later. So, well, first, maybe a service. Okay, so the actual plot will happen somewhere else. Let me go back inside and let more cutscene happen then. Hooray! Now do we go to the war room? This flipping game. Like, what did he bring with him? I am the captain. I wish to just shout, what did the bird bring? And you people to bring it to me.
The time has finally come. Now here's a simple explanation of our strategy.
We beat them.
Can you
a
keep
lot.
It brief, please? I have
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're a king.
Things.
I just got done saying it would be simple. You do remember that, don't you?
Right. Sorry. Go on.
Let's take another hit of your
detailed
bong.
instructions when the time comes. But first, about the rune cannon. Show it to me one more time.
The cannon? The standard piece of
Fort
equipment?
is at the southern end of Kooluk. It also serves as a window to commerce and diplomacy. It's called a fort, but it's more like a large castle.
I mean, I guess a fort and a castle are... Technically, there are differences between a fort and a castle. But they are probably going to treat it as a fort anyway, because a castle has, like, village inside of it. We're not just talking the keep in the middle of it. How do I know this? Lego Castle book has detailed history of castles over different times with... Hold on. Lego Castle book by Jeff Friesen. It has a small chapter on the history of castles from early Mott and Bailey, made of wood, you know, in Lego brick. Stone keeps. Going from square to more like circular, what they call concentric castles. And then like decorative with the rise of gunpowder, and then like building a castle. And they're not talking like Lego building, although they somewhat do. But yeah, they talk about like, oh, you know, the laborers, the carpenters that build a castle, mortar makers, the garrison. There's in-depth about castle architecture. Not just like the walls, but like the layouts of a castle. What would be inside, where yes, there's the keep in the middle, but there's all like the support stuff around here, where yes, there's a village around it, but there's also, you know, barracks and blacksmiths and all that interesting stuff. Get the book, it's good. That was a weird tangent. Okay.
The rune cannon is at the top of the building.
That's a good
If we
place to
don't
have
destroy
weaponry.
it, we won't be able to get close.
Infiltration.
So first,
She looks really
we'll
good with the
send in a
rose frame
detachment to
too.
get rid of it. At the same time,
Oh my gosh, it's the
our
Okami
main
circle.
force will remain in front and attack Kooluk's first fleet. This fleet usually roams the area near the harbor in case the rune cannon cannot be fired.
That sounds
There
strategically
are times
sound.
when a rune cannon cannot be fired?
Yeah, like when we take it out. You dope. Shut up, let her finish.
Once it's been fired, that particular rune cannon takes time to reload.
Or fine. It must
was
be
written
really
in a
honking
letter
big.
from Mr. Ramada.
We'll have to trust that information. This downtime will be the perfect
What was he doing off the
opportunity
ship
for us to
anyway? I
strike.
never gave him authorization to go do intel gathering. I would have if he'd asked.
I see. So we're going to make them fire the rune cannon once, then destroy it before they can fire another round.
What if we find whatever dinghy Snow is on and send that out and have them fire the rune cannon at him? And then we can attack.
Well, that's pretty much it. Have I made myself clear? Want to hear it again?
I mean, I'm good. I don't know if the king understood.
Okay. Shall we go with this plan then?
Basically, are we going to dive into the end game now? And the answer is sure. I thought this was going to be a longer playthrough, personally. But here we are, episode 43. We're starting
I'd
to
like
dive
to
into some
execute
end
this in the
game.
morning, 3 days from now. Everyone,
3
please
days
use this
from now.
time to get ready.
Interesting.
I'd like you to decide on members for the detachment. Come talk to me whenever it's
I
convenient.
have my ground squad, but I don't have a command team for the shuttle.
That's gonna be rough, pal. I didn't want to speak for you.
So you are going after all? Even though you finally regained your kingdom?
Oh, I thought you were talking to Eleanor.
Yes.
Oh, they're
If we
talking
leave
kind of
everything
aside
as
to each
is,
other.
We're bound to suffer the same consequences. Even you know that, don't you, Setsu?
Yes, sir.
Also, I'm
All
taking
right,
Lady Flair as a
everybody,
hostage
listen
in my
up.
team.
Once we hit El Il, the threat to the islands should disappear for a while. It may only be temporary, though.
Oh, so
But
this may not be
remember,
endgame?
We're fighting for lasting peace. That's
fighting for
exactly
peace.
What's most important to all of us now, right?
Right. And that's why I chose to put my life on the line.
You're not going on the team anyway. Okay. Would you like to select members for the detachment? I will need another moment. The face take player, His Majesty. It's finally time, isn't it? If it's about my ship, please come to my room later. You know what? I'm going to save first. And I'm going to put Kenneth back in my party, because as much as Flair is neat, having the offensive power that's not the deck I thought it was. Having the offensive power that Kenneth brings is really valuable. So I am going to change my party, get Kenneth in there, go and rest, make sure I'm all topped off on health, go downstairs, buy medicines, change members. get Kenneth in there. Rest a little. Stay the night. Bum, 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 bum. And save. Okay. Now we're gonna go down to level 3 and stock up on medicines and Jizo clocks some more. Even though we've just spent a fair amount of money at the blacksmith. Let's take a look. Alright, let's just do this with regular medicines, nothing that fancy. Hi. You're a blacksmith. Lottery! Feh. Dude, isn't there a normal place around here that I can just buy medicine? Yeah, okay, cool. Currently have 5. Let's get, like, tons. Jizo clock, another, like, 10 of those. Oh, that's a lot of things. I don't have the money for any of that, but, you know. Alright, well, we're fine. Probably should have saved after doing that. So let's go back and save. And then we will see about getting our detachment ready. Bum 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 bum. Won't rest yet. Want to save. Okay, let's select members of the detachment.
Then. Decide which members you want to assign
Now,
to
is this
the
detachment like, is this people aside
They'll
from
be
me?
separated from the main force for a while, so the ones you choose must be able to hold their
Great.
own in a fight. By the way, you can't go.
Oh,
you must stay
dang
here
it.
and command the forces.
Okay, separate task force. Lino and Kooluk is a pretty good level for this. I think we're gonna go with, like, you know, our second tier team. Flare is good. Chipu was good at one point. I don't know how high a level he is. 33. And we used Selma for a bit before as well. Plus support. We'll send them with you. Basic party. Kenneth. Jewel. And Kika. Oh, nope, and we need support.
Okay then. I will accompany the detachment and instruct them directly.
Look, Lady Eleanor!
That's an interesting choice.
Wait a minute. Won't it be dangerous for the tactician to accompany them?
We must destroy the rune cannon by any means necessary. That's why I'm going. I've got the map of the fort and the structure of the rune cannon memorized in my head already.
I'm counting on you, Miss Eleanor.
If that's what you think, I have no right to stop you guys. But please be careful.
Keep my second-tier people alive. Now what do I do? Now do we just make our way north to that bit? And importantly, when we go into a battle, can we switch party to this backup set? We're just gonna start making our way north then to Kooluk and see if we can switch to that designated party in combat to get them some experience on the way. Their weapons aren't super well upgraded. I know they've got some power in them. I've used them all with me before, but change. No! Why? Ugh! Damn it! I want them to be able to get some experience on the way. Okay, time to fast forward going north then. Okay, so that turns us back. We cannot go north past a certain point. And it's got to be like 3 days from now, so let's make our way back to the deserted island while exploring some unexplored parts on the map on the way. Because we were getting trounced at the deserted island before. He's already asleep! And then you woke him up by booping him again. Good job. I really would have thought that by saying, yes, here's the designated party, we would have just launched into it, and that 3 days thing was like flavor. We would then, you know, cutscene, and alright, it's the day of the attack. Like, instead, do I actually have to wait for 3 days to pass as I level up people who are not in the designated party? Can I go back to her and change the designated party members? If I can, I'm going to pull them all out and put them on Ship Party 1 so they get experience. Let me try that. I don't know what they have for weapon levels. I'm sure I've upgraded them all at one point or another. Can I get some encounters? Now? Please? Oh my god. Thank you. Good miss. I'm trying to gauge everyone's damage levels. Oh, Selma never got her weapon upgraded. Cool. Can I do that from here without putting them into my party? Not that I really have the money for it. I mean, I can go to Chadley and sell some junk. Like the pots of failure. I get really frustrated when the game doesn't tell me what I need to do next. Like, I don't need hand-holding. I don't need it to pull me along. But just a little note that says, this way, whenever you like. Strengthen a weapon. Can I want to look at a different party. Okay. I am going to call this an episode. And between episodes, I am going to get everything set as far as getting weapons strengthened as much as I can, making sure they have just whatever armor I've got lying around in my inventory, selling spare stuff off, whatever. So I will take care of that between episodes and probably look at a walkthrough to see what I need to do to trigger the next thing to go forward. To see that, make sure you subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment and yell at me where I need to go, even though I recorded this weeks ago. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.com/BoaterBug. Support at Patreon and Ko-Fi.com/BoaterBug. Watch live at Twitch.tv/BoaterBug. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys!